Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
Shota swung on, barreled, and out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic evening. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Sorry that we're a little bit late today. I had some stuff that I had to do, but hopefully you're all doing well. It's going to be a short pregame show tonight for the Philadelphia 76ers, but look, essentially they're taking on the Indiana Pacers. This Pacers team is 10-33 on the season, but the 76ers cannot take this team lightly, okay? They play a very physical brand of basketball, and if you let them stay involved in games, they'll find ways to just make you pay. That's really like what it ultimately comes down to. They did lose against the Pistons, and they ended up getting beaten down by 43 points against Detroit, but then they also won a game before that against the New Orleans Pelicans by a score of 127-119. But look, against the Pistons, they really just did not play well at all. Walker did have 13 points. I don't think Pascal Siakam played in that game. No, he did not. But the Sixers just need to take care of business. They need to, hopefully this is the type of game, and I feel like I say this a lot. I'm actually not even, I will say it. This is the type of game where you really just want to see Tyrese Maxey sit in the fourth quarter. Same thing with Paul George and Joel Embiid. Just go out there, clock in, clock out, do what you have to do, take care of business, don't get too cute, right? And just try to capitalize on opportunities that are heading your way. I feel like that's really like what it ultimately comes down to. I've seen this team during the season where they come out a little bit slow against teams like this, where they just sort of, I don't want to say play down to their opponents. Sometimes they do, but they just are not able to get rebounds, to get timely shots to go up and in, and just be able to conduct the floor and operate at a high level. So they're going to have to do that in tonight's game if they want to come up with a victory against the Indiana Pacers. And they're playing at home. They have the home crowd right behind them, and hopefully that does help. But, all right, we should get into the starting lineups very soon. They're not back out from a TV timeout just yet. But I do want to hear what your final score predictions are down below. Please make sure that you comment those, and also who are your standout players for today's game. My standout guy that that I think is gonna have a really good game is Kelly Oubre. It's easy to go with Tyrese Maxey. It's easy to go with any of the big three players or big four, however you want to slice it. I think Oubre is gonna step up today. I've been very underwhelmed with how Kelly Oubre has looked ever since he's come back from that injury. I know that it takes time, and I understand that it's a new role for him. But if we can get explosive Kelly Oubre today, I'll really take that. I think that'll be a positive, and that'll be something that we can hang our hat on and say, you know, he had a really good game today, and that's maybe he's heading in the right direction when it comes to scoring off the bench and that type of a thing. So, yeah, the Pacers have only won 2 games on the road. Just 2 games on the road. Also, no Paul George tonight. I forgot to mention that, too. Sorry about that. Paul George is out with a knee management injury, so I assume... Well, we'll just wait until they get it. Okay, here it is right now. So Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre Jr., Dominic Barlow, and Joel Embiid are in the starting lineup tonight for the Philadelphia 76ers. And for the Pacers, they got Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Johnny Furphy, Pascal Siakam, and Jay Huff out there as their starting 5. What's up, Colton? What's up, Seema Fox? Thanks so much for being on here. Hoping for a good game, says Shante. What's up, Shante? How you doing? Thanks so much for being on here, guys. I really appreciate it. So the Sixers, of course, playing at the Xfinity Mobile Arena. There's Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers, of course, in their blue and white uniforms. Congratulations to Tyrese Maxey, who was just named an all-star starter earlier today, too. Probably should have led off with that, but that is a very big thing, of course, for the Philadelphia 76ers. I have this new scoreboard that's up here. I might have to adjust it as the game goes, but yes, we'll see how it looks within the first couple of seconds. What's up, Mitch? How you doing, man? Joel Embiid is going to tip things off with Jay Huff, and Jay Huff is going to win the battle. Mitch is here. Drop your link down below, my friend. All right, so we're scoreless so far. The game just got underway. Nembhard is looking to try to pass it off to somebody. Welcome back, my friend. I am back with the Knights game. Yes, sir. Nembhard with a fadeaway. Foul line J. A little bit short. Good defense by Tyrese Maxey. And the 76ers have the rock for the first time tonight. A little bit of some pick and roll action between Maxey and Embiid, but they're going to give the ball to Oubre as he slices downhill, and he's able to go up with a little layup inside and got it to go with the right hand. 2-0 76ers. Nice play there by Kelly Oubre. Good to see him attack the rim and find a little bit of a gap down low to be able to capitalize on. Tyrese Maxey comes away with a steal off of Jarris Walker's bad dribble, and Dominic Barlow gets it over on the near side. Sixers, by the way, are going from left to right. I forgot to make sure that I mentioned that. Oubre on the drive to the basket again, cuts and scores 4-0, and it's all because of Kelly Oubre Jr. and how hot of a start he's off to. Earth Mystery's back on here. What's going on, man? Thanks so much for tuning on in, dude. 4-0 76ers, all 4 points by Kelly Oubre Jr. Huff, pump fakes on the three, takes it down the lane, kicks it back out to Furphy, and his tray is up and it's good. Sixers could not close out on the wide-open shooter, and so Furphy able to knock down a shot. Furphy, Johnny Furphy, that is, the guard from Kansas, was a former Jayhawk and was taken as a second-round draft pick back in the 2024 class. Barlow with a handoff again over to Edgecombe, and now VJ takes it down towards the baseline, puts up a baseline jump shot. That one won't go. Barlow, offensive rebound, got it right in front of Jarris Walker. They'll give it back over to Embiid, and Embiid's foul line jumper is up, and it's good. Dominic Barlow with the hockey assist there, and Joel Embiid now involved in the scoring department. 6-3 so far. Siakam looking to buzz his way downhill. Inside, outside to Jay Huff, a Sixers killer. And he can't hit the three. Offensive rebound, though, by Jarris Walker. They set it back up for Nembhard, and his three, bingo. So 2 threes for Indiana, 3 twos for Philadelphia, and we are tied at 6 apiece. 9.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Oubre is 4. Embiid is 2. Maxey downhill with a nice little bounce pass to Dominic Barlow. He can't get it the first time. He ends up getting the offensive rebound, killing it, and one as he puts it up and puts it on into Jarris Walker, or Aaron Nesmith, that is the one who's guilty for committing the shooting foul. And great work there. Great footwork by Dominic Barlow. This is what he does, man. As far as his scoring, it has not been so good over the last couple of games in particular, but when he's able to get rebounds and get you some extra possessions, he can certainly make you pay. Barlow this year, only 8 points per game, 5.1 rebounds, and 1.3 assists as well. The and one is gonna tear on out at the last second, hit the foul line right, and then it went foul line left, and just danced on out. 8-6 though. Philadelphia has a 2-point lead. Huff at the top of the perimeter, being guarded by Embiid, and they're going to swing it outside, but Huff's going to get it back, and as Embiid plays chess, Jay Huff plays checkers, and that one is good. So Jay Huff was able to attack the rim and tie the game up at 8 apiece. Embiid again over at the nail. Foul line extended now. He gets double teamed. The ball swings around the timeline. Maxey gets into a little bit of a rhythm, puts up a 2, and can't do so. Can't hit that shot. And Indiana looks to try to take the lead for the first time today. Walker with wide open space, launching a 3, and that's just a little bit too strong. And VJ Edgecombe is again going to get the rebound for the 76ers. Oubre back over to Joel Embiid, his foul line jump shot. It is automatic. Every single time he gets to that foul line, he just loves getting to that spot, and he is almost automatic every single time. 10-8 76ers. Huff with a screen as Nembhard fades away, goes up with a 2. Are they going to count it? Yes, they will. It's a foul as well. And Andrew Nembhard is going to work his way back to the line as VJ Edgecombe pushed him over on the foul line. What's up, Earth Mystery? How you doing, man? What's going on, chat? Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. Here's our box score so far. Hopefully you guys can see it. Nembhard at the line to give Indiana the lead, and he capitalizes. 11-10, Indiana. Nembhard with 5 points. He's shooting 2 for 3 from the field. And has also made a free throw as well. Let's go 76ers. My final score is going to be 130-100. Nice. Very cool. I like the sound of that. That sounds really good. Oubre on the drive over towards the basket with the left hand, and he got it to go. I mean, my goodness. He was taking it with the right hand, and then he just sort of switched out in midair with the underhanded scoop and got it with the left. That was pretty awesome. Indiana will capitalize again as Andrew Nembhard has just been an absolute monster in this game so far. He's really been a speck that the 76ers have not been able to guard. And Joel Embiid provides a response on the other side with a fadeaway jump shot that was on the foul line extended. And he was able to give the Sixers the lead again, 14-13. We ride the seesaws. Siakam is going to get the ball almost deflected. Oubre had it for a second, and then Siakam got it back. I think Edgecombe was also there, too, and he got a little piece of it. 15-14 now as Siakam kisses it high off the window, or Nembhard, that is, and that one is good. No, it was Siakam. I was misjudged there. Maxey, again, with a handoff over to Joel Embiid. Tyrese takes it with the left hand on the left side of the lane, kicks it out over to Joel Embiid again. Dribbles with the left hand, wants to buzz his way down over towards the foul line, fades away. Dirk Nowitzki shot, automatic again. Joel Embiid is on fire with all those free throw line jumpers, and that was just an absolute incredible shot he hit. Dirk Nowitzki, meaning that he was on 1 foot and he was able to just get it over there. The Sixers get a steal. Bad pass. Dominic Barlow got the steal for the Sixers. They gave the ball to Maxey, and now Embiid is told to go to work again. Huff is guarding him. He takes a pump fake. He puts up a 2. Bang! It's been the Joel Embiid show so far. It's an 18-15 Philadelphia 76ers lead. Embiid has scored 10 of the 18 points for Philadelphia, and he is on fire. Timeout taken by Indiana, and Rick Carlisle is going to go back to the drawing board. Let's go. Drop those Embiid emotes in the chat, folks. Memberships, they're $2.99 a month. It's great. Excellent start for the big fella. And good start, too, for Kelly. Really good start by Kelly Oubre. Love it. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We do like an old-school radio play-by-play style for Sixers basketball, Phillies baseball, and for Eagles football. You should definitely go check out some of my other content. I've been trying to post more shorts lately, and I've been trying to get a little bit more active with doing that because I'm trying to do this full-time. For the most part, I'm very lucky. I'm the 15th like. Hit the thumbs up button, says C. David. C. David's in the chat. Yes, sir. Nice. All right, quick step off. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. All right, we're back into the swing of things. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We have a couple of substitutions for the Indiana Pacers. They will have Ben Shepherd come on in for Aaron Nesmith, and Johnny Furphy is going to have a seat over on the Indiana sideline, and Jarris Walker will be his replacement. All right, so there's Rick Carlisle. Obviously has had a very successful NBA head coaching career. Remember him, of course, when he was on the Dallas Mavericks, won a championship with Dallas. That's for sure. Also got the Pacers back to a championship last year, too. On the inbound pass, Indiana capitalizes as Jarris Walker is going to make a floater inside with the right hand. And that was good. 18-17, Sixers down by 1. Edgecombe looking to pass it over to Embiid, and they swing the hot potato around. Maxey with a behind-the-back pass over to Joel, takes it over to the baseline. Cutting to the rim is Kelly Oubre, and he can't get that one to go. Siakam lost the ball for a second. A fight for the loose ball on the ground. Tyrese Maxey has it. They give it over to Oubre, and so Oubre back to Maxey, and Maxey's 2 is good. That was really Barlow that ended up getting the steal, and a nice play there as Oubre was right in front of him, and then Tyrese Maxey just snuck right from behind. It's now 2017 Philadelphia. Raffiana is here. What's going on, Raffy? How you doing? Jay Huff again with a handoff that goes over to Walker. They swing it down low as Siakam cuts back door. Can't make it the first time. Grabs his own rebound, and he's able to just put it back up and lay it on in. 2019 now is the score. Siakam with 4 points. He's 2 for 3 from the field. Also has 2 rebounds and 2 assists in this one so far. And has been averaging 23.6 points per game, which is 21st in all the basketball. Maxey did make a 3, but they're not going to count it because there was a foul on the floor. How about trade Oubre and whatever for Jalen Smith and Julian Phillips? Then different trade of Drummond and whatever to deduct the luxury tax, then sign Barlow and Walker. I don't mind. I like Oubre. For Jalen Smith and Julian Phillips, maybe. I mean, I'd like to see if we can get a Herbert Jones. That's really like my ideal candidate, but that might not be a bad move. Joel Embiid looking to swing it outside to Barlow for a catch-and-shoot 3, and that's just a little bit short. Walker wasn't able to get boxed out by Oubre. He got the rebound over him. Walker tries to take Embiid to school. That's not going to work. Barlow gets the rebound. Sixers have numbers on the other side. Barlow, can he go coast to coast? Yes, he does, and he finishes with the right hand. Dominic Barlow doing a good job as the Sixers power forward in this game so far. Able to get rebounds and also score buckets as well. Siakam looking to take on Dominic Barlow. He turns around, he spins, and Dominic Barlow forces him to pass it outside to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard back to Siakam, a catch-and-shoot 3, and he fires it and launches it and knocks it down, and we're tied again. The Pacers' three-point shooting in this game has been very effective so far. They are 3 for 6 from downtown. Sixers have only attempted 1. Oubre tried to drive it and couldn't finish it on the other side. Great defense by the Pacers. They're on a 4-3 man advantage here as the shot goes up by Nembhard and he can't hit the 3. Embiid rebound, outlet pass to Maxey. One more to Barlow, and he puts it up and puts it on in. It's been a good game for Dominic Barlow, and he's been scoring the rock. He has 6 points, 3 rebounds. Him and Embiid combined have scored 2/3 of the Sixers' points. Siakam gets fouled on the other side by VJ Edgecombe, and Pascal Siakam is going to go to the line. VJ is been a little bit foul sappy. I don't want to say that that's the right terminology, but he's been fouling a little bit, and I think he's going to go on over to the bench. Because right now he has, that would be a second personal. I have a couple of substitutions coming on in for the 76ers. Again, no Paul George tonight, in case you're wondering. Siakam is going to go to the line. Joel Embiid is over on the bench now. We'll tell you his replacement in just a little bit. Siakam will shoot 2 free throws, though, for the Indiana Pacers. 7 points for him in this game. Foul shot number 1. Good. Rafi has that thumbs ups in the chat. Yes, let's go. 24-23, 3:37 left to go in the first quarter. Did this update yet? I guess not. I hope it does, because I'd like to see that come back down. TJ McConnell will sup on in for Andrew Nembhard. Isaiah Jackson is Jay Huff's replacement. For the Sixers, they got Jabari Walker and Quentin Grimes both out there, too. And we're tied, 24-24, as Pascal Siakam knocks down both foul shots. 3:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Maxey, Euro step, right-handed floater, good. 26-24. All right, 3:15 left to be played here in the first quarter. And we have another stoppage in play. With 3:15 to go, Aaron Nesmith will be Pascal Siakam's replacement. Okay, so while we're in this little timeout here, it's not really a timeout, but the stoppage in play, if you will, we're going to instead, we're going to put this up undo. There we go. McConnell, the former 76er, is out there for the Indiana Pacers. And so here we go. McConnell looking and passing it and giving it back for a three-pointer by Nesmith. And that's off the mark. Maxey got the rebound for the 76ers, steps into a three, and cashes it in to the bank. And that makes it now a 29-24 ball game. There we go. So let's put Nesmith's stats right here. That looks a lot better. Okay. And then we can move this guy up. So now you guys can see what's going on. Stoppage in play as the Sixers are going to take a timeout after T.J. McConnell makes an 11-foot pull-up jumper. And so 29-26 is the score for Philadelphia. They are out in front. All right, so over here, we'll make this smaller. See, this is the one thing I don't like, is that we have to keep adjusting this as the game goes, because they have ads that pop up, and that's just so annoying. But you do what you gotta do. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah. How's everybody doing in chat tonight? How is everybody in chat tonight? Let me know down below. I'm really happy to see you guys on here. You guys are the best. You guys are absolutely awesome. All right. Yes. Let's put the fan on a little bit higher. Yeah. It's a little bit hot up here. Everybody have a good day? What did everybody do today? Did you guys chill today? Did you guys relax? We streamed a game earlier. That was fun. It was a great game. The Bucks game was awesome. And I'm surprised that they ended up escaping with that victory. We were talking a little bit in this stream a couple of minutes ago about trades. The deadline's coming up. What do the Sixers need? What do the Sixers need right now to help them go to help them be a better team? Anybody? Shantae says, I just chilled today. Didn't have to work. Isn't that great? I could relax today. I saw that you were on here before. That was cool. Always love it. Every time you're in the chat, I always smile. I really do, because it puts a smile on my face seeing you. It really does. So 29-26, 76ers up by 3 points. But it's got to be a great feeling not to have to work, you know. Oubre has 6 points. He's been attacking. He's been doing a really good job. And you got to be happy about that. He's giving you production. He's starting today for Paul George. It's nice. Watford is going to inbound the basketball to Dembona. And the Sixers have a new lineup out there. It's Watford, Walker, Maxey, Grimes, and Bona. Grimes got the ball swatted away by T.J. McConnell, and they're going to call a foul. A very late foul on TJ. That's his first one. Sixers lead it by 3. The Sixers heading on into this game, they were coming off of 2 losses against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They also played a 2-game set against the Toronto Raptors the games before that, and they ended up splitting that series. They lost the first game of that, That was the same night as when the Philadelphia Eagles lost to the 49ers. We weren't able to watch that game, of course, because of that. Maxey gets the ball downhill over to not Tyrese Halliburton. That's Trendon Watford. And Watford is going to get fouled by Aaron Nesmith, and Watford will head on over to the line. Thank you, JJ. You're the best. Well, it's the truth. It's the truth. I love the people that are loyal to the channel. Man, you guys have no idea how happy I am whenever you guys come on here. I get goosebumps. I really do. I might not show it, but this is the best thing in the entire world, getting to do this. Watford missed the first foul shot. The second one, can't get that one to go either as it dances on out. It hit the front of the rim and just trickled out at the last second. Furphy, Jackson, Walker, McConnell, and Shepard are the 5 for Indiana. Shepard with a pass over towards the near side, and that's going to go to Walker. And Walker's being guarded by Bona. There's 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And so McConnell gets the ball knocked loose by Tyrese Maxey. He came out of nowhere. Maxey looking to dunk it, and he got it to go. Tyrese Maxey, a burst of lightning out in transition. And now that makes it 31-26. Grimes comes away with a steal again. That was off of TJ McConnell, but McConnell steals it back. Bad pass by Quentin Grimes. Supposed to go to Oubre, I believe. And a 3 by Indiana. That one won't go, but they're going to throw it away. Jabari Walker and Trendon Watford are right there to get the steal. Watford to Grimes. A catch and shoot 3. In and out it goes again. And Walker climbs the ladder, hauls it on in. And Indiana trying to get back into a one-possession game. That's McConnell with a fadeaway baseline J. Friendly bounce is good. And there's the one-possession game, 31-28. TJ McConnell hitting that 2 from the mid-range. Here is Tyrese Maxey again, being guarded by Furphy. He crosses over against Furphy, draws some contact, puts up a little floater, and he didn't get the foul call there. Almost sold it, but couldn't do so, and he didn't even hit the shot anyways. McConnell trying to get some space as he gets a layup past Adembona, and that's good. 54 seconds left remaining here in the first quarter, as it is coming to an end pretty soon. Maxey in between the circles for Philadelphia, looking to pass it to somebody, and he takes a pivot foot step once, and then passes it over to Trendon Watford, who takes it down the lane. Can't get that one to go. Watford grabs his own offensive rebound on the second try. It's no good. Grimes will then come up with his miss. 8 seconds left in the shot clock as Grimes passes it over to Maxey over on the exterior of the three-point line on the near wing. Steps in towards the foul line extended. Puts up a tough shot. In and out again it goes. Grimes with another offensive rebound thanks to the tip by Adembona. That's the 4th possession that the Sixers have had on this offensive spurt that they have had. Again, Maxey goes up with a shot, and that's going to be blocked, and it's going to go on out of bounds. 1 second left. Nope, they're going to say that Maxey was fouled by Furphy, and so he'll go to the line. Sixers had 4 chances to convert on that offensive possession, and they were not able to do so, but Tyrese Maxey did get fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Let's go. I also heard Jeff Hafley got hired as Miami's head coach. Yep, posted a short about that. Foul shot number 1 by Tyrese. It's good. That'll make it 32-30. 5.8 seconds left. Maxey is 3rd in the NBA, really tied for 3rd in steals per game. He's tied with Dyson Daniels, 1.9. Also is tied for 1st in the league in fast break points this season with LeBron James. Here's another foul shot by Maxey. He got it. It's 33-30. And so 5.8 seconds left to go. Indiana's going to inbound it here. They give it up over to McConnell, who gets past half court. McConnell with 1 second left puts up a baseline J. Good defense by Adembona. I don't know if he got a piece of it or not, but that is going to do it. He did not get a piece of it. It was just a very good contest there. 33-30 as we go into quarter number 2. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Don't change that channel. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. getting ready to start off the second quarter, 33-30. 76ers are going to get the ball first because they lost the opening tip-off. So it'll be VJ Edgecombe, Adembona, Jabari Walker, Quentin Grimes, and Trendon Watford out there for the 76ers. Edgecombe looking to pass it and give it up over to Trendon Watford. Takes it right to the baseline, puts up a shot, and can't get it to go. And it's rebounded again by Indiana. Watford was heavily covered there, it looked like, for a quick second. McConnell looking to pass it outside to Walker, and Walker tries to get some space, and Watford's going to get called for a reach and foul. Made a little bit of contact there. Watford is 0 for 4 from the field today. Sixers are up by 3, 33-30. Here's Walker again with a handoff over to T.J. McConnell. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and McConnell takes it over towards the far corner. Bounce pass again over to Walker and his 2, and it's blocked by Adembona. And a shot clock violation called. Good job by Adembona to play solid defense. It was actually on Isaiah Jackson. Tried to go up with a 2. And Adembona said, no, no, no. Let's go 76ers. What's up, my brother? This is going to be a tough one, says Joseph. Yeah, I mean, I said it before, but like, you cannot take your foot off the gas pedal against this team because they play very physical, and if you leave them in, they can bite. You know, don't just look at their record. Watch how they play. Edgecombe steps back, puts up a tray, and he airballed it. Adembona did attempt to save it, but just decided at the last second, we're just going to let that one go. And Indiana looking to capitalize. Neesmith, Jackson, Walker, McConnell, and Quentin Jackson all out there. Keep forgetting it's Isaiah Jackson. And then there's also Quentin Jackson out there for Indiana. And over on the near side, getting it back is Jackson over towards T.J. McConnell, who throws it, and that's intercepted by the Philadelphia 76ers. Walker got the steal there. Walker spinning, Walker turning, going up with a 2. It was tough, it was contested, and good defense by Indiana. McConnell with the ball over on the near side of the wing. Inside, outside, 3-point shot for Indiana, no. And a rebound, offensive rebound for Isaiah Jackson. Got it right by Trendon Watford. And we have a travel called on Indiana as a big costly turnover is made by Aaron Neesmith. Hasn't put up any points in this game, Aaron, but he does have 4 rebounds. No assists either. In his last game that he played, he did have 12 points. He shot the ball 2 for 8 from downtown. He's been struggling shooting the basketball this month. Only 31.5% for Aaron Neesmith. Just has not been a good shooting season for him. Grimes again goes downhill, lays it up, lays it on in, and the Sixers' lead is up to 5. Play by him right there. I like it when Quentin Grimes is aggressive and when he can take control of the basketball and make good things happen. Another shot that's good by Aaron Neesmith. It was an 18-foot pull-up jump shot. And so it's a 35-32 game. Grimes going down the lane. Gets it denied by T.J. McConnell. The ball gets swatted off of Grimes' right knee, and it goes on out of bounds. Indiana basketball. McConnell will take a seat. Andrew Nemhard's going to come on in for Jarris Walker. And we'll get you the name as to who's coming on in for T.J. McConnell in just a few seconds once we get the update. 35-32, Quentin Grimes, if you have him in fantasy in this game, just 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist for him. Nemhard gets it over on the foul line extended, passes it off, gets it back, and thought about taking the floater. Instead passes it over to Siakam. Siakam downhill, and they're going to pass it outside to Nemhard. Nemhard back to that was Neesmith for a 3, and he couldn't get it. It was blocked by Grimes. Here comes Adembona out in transition, and he throws it down off the assist by VJ Edgecombe, and Indiana will take a timeout after they advance it into their front court. 37-32, Philadelphia on top. Very nice. Grimes with the body blowing the scoop. Dude, that was awesome. Trendon Watford was actually the one that ended up blocking Aaron Neesmith's shot there from 3-point range. And then Bona got it. And then Edgecombe was out in transition, and he gave it back to Adembona, and he just threw it down with both hands. Dude, I need to I'm going to get up and stretch one more time. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're back. We had to take the little sweater off. So that was good. It's not really a sweater. It's whatchamacallit? A hoodie. Just keep the lead. Keep the lead for our sanity. Oh man. Thank you so much for what was I gonna say, Joseph? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Yeah, we gotta keep that lead. We do. And I think that we will. I do. M is here. What's up, M? Hey, JJ. How you doing? I saw your video about the Phillies possibly getting Valdez. Very exciting. We need another arm after losing Ranger. Disappointed about Bo. Will you cover the Olympics? I, unfortunately, will not be covering the Olympics. Unfortunately. Andrew Nembhard goes up with a fadeaway two-pointer. That one is good, as Indiana is out of the timeout that they just took. It was an Andrew Nembhard ISO, and the Sixers are up by 3. But, M, shout out to you. Here's Grimes on a catch-and-shoot 3 from the top of the key. He just airballed that thing, and, again, he had a hand in his face. It was Aaron Nesmith, I believe, that was there. But yeah, Tony Bradley is also out there for the Indiana Pacers too. Quentin Jackson, Aaron Nesmith, Andrew Nembhard, and Pascal Siakam. Here's a 3 at the top of the perimeter, and we're tied. Quentin Jackson knocked down a tray from 26 feet, and we're knotted up at 37. Sixers have got to do a better job at closing out on the shooters. That's been their one weak link in this game. Grimes thought about taking the 3 and then decided to do so, and Pascal Siakam is the one who grabs the rebound for Indiana. Walker to Siakam at the top of the key. Pump fakes, now drives it, and now kicks it out. It's over to Nembhard, and his three-point shot is way off the mark. It was just misfired. Wide left, Edgecombe looking to pass it over to Barlow. Dominic trying to be a freight train, run downhill, goes up with tough contact. He is fouled. Good job by him to just do the dirty work and be able to bulldoze past a couple of defenders and also reach in for some contact as well. 7:36 remaining in quarter number 2. Tony Bradley is guilty for committing the shooting foul. And he will go to the line. Dominic Barlow hasn't really been a good foul shooter all season long for the Sixers. Missed a couple of free throws today. And the first one is good. Barlow is 1 for 2 from the line. His plus-minus today is at a -4. He does have 2 steals, and he has 3 boards as well. 7 points in this game for Dominic Barlow. 38-37, Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid and Kelly Oubre Jr. are back in action for Philadelphia. Barlow's second free throw, it's going to hit off the back of the rim, and corralled by Indiana. Tony Bradley gets credited for the rebound there. Philadelphia has missed 4 free throws on the table. They're 3 for 7 from the line today. Siakam working and buzzing his way downhill and goes up with a shot, can't get it, and the ball gets tipped by Siakam outside to Walker. Siakam again gets double-teamed, and that's what happens when he gets double-teamed. He's able to find the teammate wide open down the lane. That's Tony Bradley. Sixers could not close out on him, and that's what happens when they double-team. 39-38, 7 minutes left remaining in this first half. Embiid over at the Penn Medicine side takes up a little jab step and now puts up a baseline J and can't get it. A little bit too strong from the big fella. Neesmith got the rebound. VJ Edgecombe got all up in Jackson's face, swatted the ball away. It was not a shot, though, and it's still going to be Indiana ball as it goes out of bounds over towards the near baseline. Okay, let's do this. Let's make this a little bit smaller here. Indiana is going to get the inbound, and so here we go. There's a shot that goes up, and it's good by Pascal Siakam, and Indiana takes the lead, 41-38. They actually really had the lead before, but Siakam hit a 14-foot turnaround J. And now 6.5 minutes are left to go here in the second quarter. Maxey on the baseline takes a fadeaway J, and he can't get it. It was from about 11 feet. And another board by Indiana. They've been doing a really good job on the glass. Neesmith to Nembhard. Nembhard's ISO. Shot is up, and it's in. Everything's now starting to go on in for Indiana as they're on a 13-3 run over the last 3 minutes and 42 seconds of game clock. 5:53 left to go in this first half. Edgecombe back to Maxey at the Sixers logo. Maxey crosses over, ISO three-pointer. It's short, and Barlow, can he get the rebound there? He had to fight with Siakam, and he did. And he passes it outside to VJ Edgecombe. His three-pointer off the mark. They got the look, just couldn't capitalize. Siakam again, guarded by Dominic Barlow over at the top of the key. And now a little bit of some pick-and-roll action. They had a little two-man game, Tony Bradley and Pascal Siakam, like a point guard in the center. But that time it was a center and a power forward. And the Sixers will take a timeout to just try to stop the bleeding. A 15-5 run for Indiana. And the Sixers, again, only have 5 points. With 5:25 left to go in the second quarter. 5 points in this quarter. That's not good. That's really not good. They gotta do a better job at just trying to get offense on the board. I know that they've taken a couple of threes and they've missed on some wide open shots, but the defense has been not as strong, and the Pacers have been a little bit more physical than the Sixers have, and we just want that to be the opposite case, of course. Oh, man. Got to play better. Kai Carlin, Sixers. 1 second. I don't know why it takes like forever for these things to upload. When I click on the notification on Twitter, sometimes it does that. It's really bothersome for me. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the notification bell icons too, folks. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Make sure you guys keep up with the channel by hitting the thumbs up button and subscribing to the channel as well. Kai Carlin, we were going to talk about him and what he said about the 76ers. The Pacers have built a 45-38 lead as they have looked very comfortable on the offensive end in the second quarter. A Tony Bradley layup is what forced Nick Nurse to call a timeout. And can't necessarily say that I blame them. I just want the offense to start clicking. I was really disappointed coming on into this game that Paul George was not going to play today. Because, again, like I need this team to get reps. I need them to get reps. I need them to gel. And if it's a game like this where they just cannot work on their rhythm, again, I know Indiana's not a playoff team. I don't care. You got to build something. You can't just you can't just put something together and just magically hope that it's going to work. And I know it's just one game in the grand scheme of things. However, Joel Embiid is playing. And he has been looking pretty healthy over the last couple of weeks. If they're not disclosing something, then that's on them with the Paul George stuff. But injury management is what they're calling it for this game. That sounds like, and I hate to speculate, but it sounds like load management. Sixers called a timeout, and they're back out of the timeout. Edgecombe gets it down into the Sixers' side of the court and hands it off over to Joel Embiid. And Embiid just took a two. He missed it. Siakam got the rebound, tries to go coast to coast. An offensive board by Indiana again. Got swatted out of Jackson's hands for a second. He couldn't hang on to it, but then was able to find Andrew Nembhard, that is. Nembhard gets it back. Nembhard takes it over towards the foul line. He's looking to spin and turn towards his left. Goes up with a scoop and a shot clock violation called. And the Sixers are going to get the basketball back. They've only had 5 points in about a little bit under 7.5 minutes in this second quarter so far. So that has to be improved upon as well. I guess nobody can shoot threes tonight. Yeah, it sucks. For real, I got Maxey with 4 threes. That sucks. He's shooting them. He's just not making them. 45-38, Sixers down by 7. Maxey again will swing it around the timeline. The ball finds Embiid. He crosses over behind his back, hands it off over to Kelly Oubre. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. A nice shot, and Kelly Oubre drained it anyways. Didn't matter how he was going to shoot it. The fact that the ball went on in, that's good. 45-41. Indiana responds on the other side as Quentin Jackson knocks down a 3. So now it's back to a 7-point game. Sixers back to square one. Maxey, again at the logo, dribbles it with the right hand, gets a screen set, and takes it over towards the left side of the court, but it gets it stolen away by Ben Sheppard. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Sheppard finds Tony Bradley, and Bradley throws it down. Another good transition play by the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has been really strong, and they've caused the 76ers to just be a little bit out of sorts. Double team comes for Tyrese Maxey, passes it over to VJ Edgecombe, and we're going to have another turnover. Another careless mistake by the Philadelphia 76ers. And with 3:36 to go in the second quarter, how many turnovers is that for them now? How many turnovers for the 76ers? They have 10. Or, sorry, no, they have 2. Sorry. The fact that that Indiana has 10 turnovers and they're up in this game by 7, that's just crazy. Sixers, it feels like that they have more, but they only have 3. Nembhard dribbles with the left hand. Oubre swats it away, and Embiid gets the steal. And here's a touchdown pass to Tyrese Maxey, and the jam is good. 50-43. Incredible defense there by Kelly Oubre Jr., and a nice pass from Joel Embiid to get Tyrese Maxey free in the open floor. Siakam looking to dump it off and give it back over to Jackson. Inside, outside, catching, putting up a tray, knocking it down is Ben Sheppard. Another 3 by Indiana. Everything's going on in for them, and the Sixers, again, just do nothing about it. They're 6 for 14, Indiana, from shooting the ball from downtown. Maxey, Embiid, and now Oubre goes up with a 2. Couldn't make the layup, and I believe that Dominic Barlow got fouled. I don't know how Kelly Oubre missed the finger roll finish, but Barlow, to his credit, was there to the rescue, and then just got absolutely pushed by Ben Sheppard. And we'll have some free throws. The Sixers will look to try to cut it to a single-digit lead for the Pacers. Only 11 points in the second quarter, and that's where the 76ers have failed because they're not getting any offense going. It's been a little bit better over the last couple of minutes, but 5 points in the first 7.5 minutes, that's just not going to cut it. It's really not. I guess I moved all the way from Florida to near Philly not to watch them, says Joe. Here's foul shot number 2 by Dominic Barlow. That one is up, and that one is good. Dixon Way, what's going on, man? What's up, Larry? Shout out to you. Thank you for the raid earlier. Have a great stream, sir. Have a great day, or happy MLK Day. Thank you so much, man. You too. Drop that link down below, my friend. Siakam on a drive to the basket, fades away, goes up with a fadeaway jumper, and that is just, that's just so good. Only so much that you can do to stop that shot. It was nothing but net. Just great defense, better offense, 10-point ball game. Indiana has the lead. Embiid again looking to pass it over to Maxey, but Maxey is not even set free. He'll hand it off now to Maxey as he gets a little bit of some space. Maxey was not moving for a little bit, and then he decided to move at the end. Edgecombe will try to drive it inside. Good defense, but a foul called at the very last second by Ben Shepherd, and VJ will head to the charity stripe. Embiid and out of reach, keeping us... Embiid and Oubre keeping us in it. Wow. Yeah, I had to say, dang, autocorrect. I got you. Chief, what's up, Chief? I'm $11 in at gambling on FanDuel. Should I stop? Says Chief. I can't advise you to do anything, man, but I'm happy that you're here, and I hope that you're doing well. 55-46, 155 left to go. I'm just a caster, man. I just love calling these games. I really do. Whatever you decide to do is whatever you decide to do. But I'm happy to see you on here, man. Here's the foul shot. That's up, and it's no good. VJ Edgecombe does go 1 for 2 from the line. 55-46 with 150 left to go in the second quarter. Indiana again has the rock. Siakam looking to pass it to Nembhard. And now back over to Walker, who drives it inside. The ball gets swatted by VJ Edgecombe, and they're going to say that it was last touched by VJ as it goes out of bounds towards the far sideline. Okay. We got a little halftime show coming up next. The Sixers have been playing a little bit underwhelming offense. Just to put it nicely, here in the second quarter, another 3 by Indiana, and, well, they finally missed. Joel Embiid does snag his second rebound of the game. Embiid and Barlow, 19 points combined. Oubre also has 9, and Maxey has 13. A fight for the loose ball on the ground. VJ Edgecombe lost it for a second, but then he got it back. And I believe that we're going to have a jump ball here between VJ Edgecombe and what looks like Quentin Jackson. Or are they just going to call a loose ball foul? They're going to say it was a loose ball foul for pushing him over on the ground. Come on. Tonight is also a college championship game. I also understand that, too. Please let me know how the game is going. I would really appreciate that. Just keep me updated with how things are going in that game. Edgecombe is at the line. The Sixers are in the bonus. VJ, first foul shot, good. Makes it an 8-point ball game. VJ is 20 years old. He'll be 21 in July. 6 feet 4 inches tall, 180 pounds, and a guard for the 76ers. 55-48 as both free throws are good by Edgecombe. And it's now a 7-point game. Grimes trying to play Is Grimes out there? No, he's not. Oubre is trying to play defense. Nembhard is the one who has the ball now. Nembhard tries to take it down over towards the foul line, extend it, throws it back over to Jackson. Jackson with an over-the-shoulder pass over towards the near side, and the shot's up. And the Sixers played really strong defense there. That was a bad shot by Tony Bradley. Embiid with a handoff to Oubre. Oubre back to Joel. Hans Embiid spins around. Takes a couple of jab steps, puts up another shot. Couldn't finish that time, and Jackson comes up with his miss. But Maxey gets a steal. Bad pass there. Shot up. Goaltending called. Tyrese Maxey is just an absolute beast on defense and just incredible recognition. I mean, he knew exactly what was going to happen. He knew that the pass was going to go to Andrew Nembhard. And so goaltending called. 5-point game. Sixers down 55-50. And Tyrese Maxey now with 15 points in this outing so far. Nembhard at the top of the perimeter again. Gives it back to Siakam. Shots up. They're not going to count the shot. It was a ridiculous shot, but they're going to say that he was fouled on the floor, so they wave it off. And now Indiana, they're not in the bonus just yet. I had Embiid in the corner for 3. And got 1 foul shot instead. I hear you. Man. I'm so happy to see you on here. I hope that you're doing well. I really do. 55-50 is the score. 24.2 seconds left on the play clock here. The ball gets swatted by VJ Edgecombe, and it's going to be last touched by Indiana. It goes out of bounds. That was awesome defense by VJ Edgecombe. And, well, they wanted a foul call, Jackson there, and he wasn't going to get it. I wasn't going to get that reach-in foul call at all. Okay, Sixers have a couple of substitutions as Edgecombe, Grimes, and Maxey, and Oubre, and Embiid are all out there for Philadelphia. Grimes will be the inbound passer. Nick Nurse standing right next to him over on his left side, and before the referee gives him the ball, we have a stoppage really quickly as Ben Shepherd is going to step on in for Indiana. Hey, come on. Grimes inbounds it to VJ Edgecombe. The shot clock is unplugged. The Sixers will hold for one more possession. Edgecombe guarded by Jackson. Dribbles with the left hand. Crosses over. And still has the left-handed dribble alive. Maxey sets a pick for him. And now Nembhard is guarding him over on the right side of the wing. Edgecombe crosses over again. Drops back for a three. No. And that'll do it. We're going to go into halftime. So he just wanted to isolate all the way. Don't really have a problem with that. Wasn't able to capitalize, though, and make the shot, unfortunately, and we're going to go on into halftime. We have a lot to talk about. A terrible second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers. They got to get back to the drawing board, and the fact that they're down in this game is just unbelievable. But we'll be back in a little bit. We'll talk a little bit more about that first half in just about 2 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere, though. We'll be right back after the break. Philadelphia 76ers are down 55-50 as they are at the half right now. Hello, everybody. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and be sure to turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. The name of the game in this first half, as I like to call it, has just been the terrible execution from the 76ers offense that really just occurred within the first 7.5 minutes of that second quarter. They just could not get any sort of offense rolling, and that's really why they're behind. I don't really think that there's much more of an explanation needed. They were getting out rebounded, they were getting out physicaled, and they just were not playing the brand of basketball that they should have been playing, with a more physical tenacity, with more poise, and more engagement as well. So Indiana, though, has been very scrappy. I said in the very beginning, you cannot take this team for granted. Somebody else told me that, too, coming on into this. They were like, yeah, like don't just snooze up on them just because of their record, because they're 10-33, because they do play with a chip on their shoulder, and they're going to give you effort out there every single night. Just because they're missing their superstar in Tyrese Halliburton doesn't mean that they don't fight, because they really do. And he was right about that. And that's what the Sixers have done this year. The Sixers have had plays or games in particular where they have not been able to get on to the right foot of things. And I thought tonight that they, in the first quarter, Oubre, it was really nice to see him try to get things going early on. That was cool. That was great. Joel Embiid then followed up and hit a couple of shots. I like what I'm seeing from Kelly. I think he's doing a nice job. I was expecting him to get some more scoring involved because, again, they're missing Paul George. And so getting him back into the lineup is nice rather than just having him come off the bench. I'm wondering if that is what they should do in the play. I don't know. But good for him to be able to take advantage of getting starter minutes tonight and for him to be able to capitalize in that area. But I thought that where things really went wrong is when we go to that second quarter, the 76ers just made some really bad mistakes. And the mistakes that happened were, some of them were careless. Some of them I thought Indiana played really good defense on. There was one nice play that stood out to me that TJ McConnell had where he just sort of came right behind Tyrese Maxey and just stole the ball away. That stuff is going to happen. That's where you just tip your cap to the defense because, again, Maxey wasn't anticipated that he was coming. He doesn't have eyes behind his head. But he turned it over there. He has to be better, and I think that he will. But, yeah, just not happy with how the three-point shooting looked in that first half, particularly in the second quarter. I just thought that some of the shots that they took, and I know I'm sounding generic here, but some of the shots were just not well thought of. You know, I didn't really feel like that they had a purpose at times. I thought that they were just shooting the ball just to try to do something there, and they didn't come up with good plays. But the bottom line is that they didn't execute. The bottom line is that they didn't execute well in the second quarter. And now the question becomes, as they go into the third quarter, what are the adjustments? What are the counter punches? Wasn't happy that Tony Bradley got a couple of nice rebounds and that he was being used not only as a screener, but the Sixers were double-teaming at some points Pascal Siakam and even Andrew Nembhard at times. And that left another guy open to shoot the ball. For some reason, and maybe this is just me, I'd like to hear from you guys if you feel this way too. From watching this team, the one thing that annoys me about the coaching from Nick Nurse is that I feel like that he double teams too early. What do I mean by that? Siakam, if I remember correctly, and again, I might be wrong here, but after he had 8 points with Indiana, then they started to double team him. at half court. It's not what you're supposed to do. They started double teaming him at half court. And that's not going to work. Because, again, you're going to, with the way that they facilitate the ball, with the quick passes that they make, that's all it takes just to get a wide open look. Even if you're a half second late, it's wide open. Doesn't matter. So, the amount of double teaming that they did on Siakam, I thought was a problem. Same thing with Andrew Nembhard, too. And the bench, their bench is outscoring your bench. It's the other thing to also sort of put a nail into things. They have 23 points from their bench. Sixers bench, just 4. Bona and Grimes with a bucket. That's it. So, you got to be better. I also feel like that this team doesn't necessarily have another ball handler right now. And I'm shocked that Jared McCain hasn't gotten any minutes. Same thing with Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond, for some reason, is in the doghouse for Nick Nurse, and that doesn't necessarily make sense to me either, because he's a really good rebounder, and against a team that does give effort on the glass, and they're out rebounding you. It just doesn't make sense to me. Again, why don't you put in your best rebounder? Why not? And again, that falls back on coaching. So, but hey, they can definitely snap out of this. Just a little bit frustrating because we know that that they should be better than this, and clearly they're not. So, 55-50 is the score as we go on into quarter number 3. Do you want the Sixers to win or the Pacers? I got a Sixers logo in the background, and you probably saw the Sixers logo that I had on the monologue screen, so I'm rooting for the Pacers. Just kidding. I hope you laughed at that. That was not negative sarcasm. It was supposed to be funny. But yeah, 55-50 is the score, and the Sixers are going to start off the third quarter momentarily. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We go on for every single Sixers, Phillies, and Eagles game. We also do other content on this channel, too. We do some NBA action. We do some NFL stuff, too. And we've been covering a little bit of college hoops as well. So that's been fun. If you like the old-school radio play-by-play style, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Again, I'm the eyes and the ears. I cannot show the game. I wish I could, but I get to work on my radio play-by-play, which is really cool, and hopefully you're able to see what I'm describing to you. But we also do have box scores up here. Sometimes I might fumble on my words. Unfortunately, that's probably going to happen, but I still hope that you're able to follow along and that you just enjoy it and that you enjoy being on here. So, again, it's College Championship Monday. Again, let me know how the game is going. I know that that's part of the reason why we have a quiet one tonight. Indiana and Miami, I think that they're scoreless right now. I think that they are scoreless. So, Do you think 76ers win versus the Pacers? Yes. Did I misread your comment? I apologize. If I did that, I really apologize. I think that that's actually what you said. Do you think 76ers win versus the Pacers? Yeah, I do. Indiana's pushing, says Vincent. What's up, Vincent? How you doing, man? Right now, 39% chance of 76ers winning. McKean with New Jersey Bluecoats. Delaware Bluecoats. That's the team that I covered. The Delaware Bluecoats. Yes. Indiana's making the push, that's for sure. But the Sixers need to take care of them and come out of the gates firing on all cylinders here in the third quarter. And they can. But do I trust that Nick Nurse is going to make the proper adjustments? I really can't say yes or no. I've seen a lot of times this year where he has not been able to do so. And then I've seen times this year where teams just clicking coming out of the third quarter. It's like the total, you just never know what you're going to get. Wishy-washy type of a thing. Siakam leading the way with 13. Maxey with 15 points and also 4 steals. He's kept the Sixers in this game as of now. Also has made 6 field goals and 11 field goal attempts in this game. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Congratulations again to Tyrese Maxey on being named Eastern Conference All-Star starting guard for the Eastern Conference team. It's big for him. It really is. All right, so we're ready to start off the third quarter. Let's get back into the swing of things right now. Let's also put this up here. Let's put this here. There we go. Nice. Okay, and let's move this guy down here. Okay, so here we go. We start off the third quarter. Jay Huff is going to go up with a shot over on the interior, and that's no good. But he is going to be fouled. Aaron Nesmith also back out there along with Johnny Furphy. Furphy, did they call it a shooting foul? They say shooting foul on ESPN on Johnny Furphy, but looks like Indiana. VJ Edgecombe had it for the 76ers, and he did get fouled. Okay, I'm having hallucinations. This is bad. 55-51, Sixers down by 4. What is going on? 11:46 left to go in the third quarter. Edgecombe with the second foul shot. In and out it goes, and Huff is going to grab his miss. Jay Huff, the former Memphis Grizzly, with 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in this game. Destroyed the Sixers again last time that he played them. Siakam gets it over at the top of the key. They're going to hand it off over to Andrew Nembhard. A bounce pass back to Siakam. Again, 1 foot in and out of the top of the key. Edgecombe guarding him. Siakam with a tough 2. And rebounded again by Kelly Oubre Jr. That was a long rebound. 3 Sixers right by him. Maxey over to Edgecombe over on the outside. Edgecombe back over to Joel Embiid again. Embiid tells him to step up. Edgecombe now does step up and gets a defender on him. Edgecombe back to Embiid. A catch and shoot fadeaway mid-range J. Not that time. It was from the second hash mark over on the left side of the wing. And that is another rebound by Indiana. Siakam working his way downhill. Contact drawn by Dominic Barlow. And foul as well on Barlow. So that means that Siakam gets fouled by Dom. And it is in the act of shooting. Even when he gets into those one-on-one situations, you just still want... All you're asking to do is for Dominic Barlow to just stand his ground. Because, yes, there's only so much that you can do to guard him because he's very deceptive and his footwork has gotten a lot better over the years. His first free throw hits off the foul line right, and it's not going to go in. Oh, man. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Siakam's second foul shot, and that one is missed as well. Oh, gosh. 55-51, free chicken tenders for Philadelphia 76ers fans who were at the game as Siakam missed both free throws in the second half of the game. That's how it works. Edgecombe to Oubre for a catch-and-shoot 3. Doink, it's no good. And back to a 55-51 ball game. So 10:33 left to go. Huff his three-pointer. It's good. I'm telling you, this guy, every time he faces the 76ers, he just makes a statement somehow, some way. The Pacers shooting 47% from 3. That's been the main story of this game. And the Sixers not doing a good job at all. They're 2 for 11. Embiid sells for a jump shot. It was a tough one, and Indiana will certainly take that. There's Pascal Siakam again kicking it out inside, outside in a 3. Good try. No good, though. Jay Huff almost got the rebound, and it was stolen back by Dominic Barlow. Again, Maxey crossing over, cutting through to the basket like scissors. And then Barlow got the follow-through off the missed layup by Maxey and just tipped it on in. Huff thought about a 3 for a second, hands it back off to Andrew Nembhard at the nail. They swing it around, and going downhill, not able to hit the little sledgehammer was Aaron Nesmith. He mistimed it. Oubre, can he make him pay with a 3? Yes, he does. Pacers take a timeout. It really should be a 4-point game, but Kelly Oubre made the 3. And after Aaron Nesmith missed that little sledgehammer of a dunk, Sixers are only down by 2 points. they're scoring, and that's what matters. Our field goal percentage feels like it's 15%, says Joseph. Yeah, man. It's been bad. It has not been good at all. It has to be better. But they're on a little bit of a run. That's nice. Where's everybody tapping on it from? Let me know down below. It's good to see you guys on here. Yes. Flyers lead at 1-0. That's good. I want them to end that losing streak that they're on. Really do. Who got the goal? Who got the goal for the Flyers? Anybody know? Who ended up getting the goal? I don't see it. Other scores around the NBA. Well, the Boston Celtics lead 16-8 as they are in the first quarter. Phoenix is up by 16 against Brooklyn. 56-40 is the score out of the Barclays Center. And then Cleveland, well, they lost 136-104 out at what was Quicken Loans Arena. I believe that is now called the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Rocket Arena, they're calling it. Okay. And then the Knicks, they lost at Madison Square Garden. They lost again to the Dallas Mavericks. They are playing bad basketball. I mean, they are playing so bad. 114-97. San Antonio won 123-110 against the Utah Jazz. And then later tonight, the Miami Heat will be out in Golden State taking on the Warriors. Let's go. Who got the point? Who got the point? I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell what you said. LV Envy? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, my friend. Ugh. Just make shots. Make shots. Take care of business. And put this one away. Is all I ask. Not for much else. All right. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell icons too, folks. Happy to see you all here. Hopefully you're all enjoying your night and taking it easy, of course. 13 for Siakam, 12 for Nembhard, 3 for Furphy, 6 for Bradley, 6 for McConnell, and 6 for Quentin Jackson. Nembhard steps back, takes a 3, and it hits off the front side of the rim, and Joel Embiid will corral the miss. An 11-3 scoring run for Philadelphia over the last 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Embiid gets the handoff to Edgecombe, and Edgecombe goes flying down over towards the rack, and a foul called on Pascal Siakam. Edgecombe was fighting through a lot of contact there, and so he got hit right on the elbow, and VJ will try to potentially tie the game if they do call it a shooting foul, which I believe that they should. Looked like it was in the act of shooting, and it was. Okay. Edgecombe at the line. He missed a free throw earlier. He did. Missed one earlier. Hopefully he doesn't miss here. If he does, I jinxed him. 9:03 left in the third quarter. 4 points for VJ. And the first one, well, he missed it. So I jinxed him. That sucks. That's it. I'm done. Strasburg, PA. Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's where you're tuning on in from. I got you. Foul shot number 2 by VJ Edgecombe. It's good.
Excellent.
It's a 58-57 ball game. Less than 9 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Siakam back to Nembhard, and Siakam gets it again at the Sixers logo. He looks to kick it out to Nembhard. His wide-open three-point shot is nothing but net to make it now 61-57. And another 3 knocked down by Indiana. That is their 8th 3 that they have converted on today. They have only missed 10. So 8 for 18, pretty good percentage there. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid back to Maxey on the perimeter. Maxey takes it over towards the elbow and now takes a baseline fadeaway jumper, and it's a little bit short again. They've been guarding him very well. Tyrese Maxey just not able to hit the tough shots. And so he's been struggling a little bit in this game. 6 for 13. But that doesn't really tell the full story. Siakam with a fadeaway jump shot again, and Jay Huff is going to grab the offensive rebound off of the fingertip of Joel Embiid. Siakam again driving, scooping, not able to hit though, and Kelly Oubre gets the rebound, and we have a loose ball foul called. Pascal Siakam, I was going to say, is that his second or third personal foul? Because if that's his third, he has to be careful. He does. He has to be careful and not try to get himself into foul trouble. So it's a loose ball foul called on Pascal. 61-57. It was just his second personal foul of the game. 13, 6, and 5 for Siakam. 6 rebounds that is, and 5 assists as well. Maxey mounts it over to VJ Edgecombe again. Sixers lineup. They got VJ, they got Tyrese, they got Oubre, Embiid, and Barlow. And VJ just takes it right down the lane. Nobody was on him, and it was just too easy for him. Okay, Sixers got to play defense. Andrew Nembhard has the rock, crosses on over, and tries to pass it, and it's intercepted by Kelly Oubre Jr. Oubre off to the races, tries to take it over towards the left side of the lane. Got it to go. We're tied. That is just the burst that they needed. 7.5 minutes left to go. Outlet pass over towards the near side for Andrew Nembhard. And now Siakam gets it back. Pascal Siakam taking it over towards the nail. Passing it outside to Andrew Nembhard, who drives it down the lane. Maxey tried to go for the ball and tried to swat it away, but they're going to say foul on Tyrese Maxey. It was just on the ball, a reach, and it's a shooting foul, technically. And Nembhard will head back to the charity stripe. And we'll try to give Indiana the lead again. I've been to 10 bars since I've been here, and there is like no 76ers fans. Really? Really? Foul shot number 1, no good. Well, this is your bar, my friend. Just go grab a drink, go sit down, and talk, and do this. Let's go. Probably tonight, there's not going to be anybody watching the Sixers game. I mean, maybe some at the local bars, but it's all about the college football finals. And Nembhard is going to give Indiana the lead, 62-61. 10 bars, man. That's crazy. That is wild. 62-61. Philadelphia down by 1. Edgecombe, again, working around the screen. Takes it to the nail. Floater is short. Grabs his own miss, though. And on the second try, he got it. And so we ride the seesaw, 63-62. Nembhard cutting into the lane, scissoring his way through, and getting the layup to go. Oh, my goodness. Sixers could not close him out again. Good offense by Andrew Nembhard, 64-63. That's the score. Edgecombe back to Embiid, down low on the block. Jay Huff is there, and a double team comes, and he's fouled. Just got fouled by Jay Huff, and he will go back to the line. So excited for baseball and can't wait for another short fight in the postseason, says Malcio. That's one way to look at it. I'm excited for baseball, too. I'm excited for the community again, you know. As far as the team goes, it is what it is. I love the sport, right? And I love the conversations that we can just have as we're calling the game. I like the call itself. I think that it'll still be fun this year. And they'll make it interesting. They'll find a way to still get you back on in, whether they get off to a really hot start or whatever the case is. That's just how baseball goes. And it is the soundtrack of summer. People will still listen to it when nothing else is on. But I hear you, though. We're tied at 64 as Embiid knocks down free throw number 1. Tony Bradley and Jarris Walker will come on in for Neesmith and Huff. 118-116 76ers, says Joe. Embiid takes a quick breath really quickly and takes a dribble and unties the knot.
Excellent.
Lead back for Philadelphia. We're almost halfway done the third quarter. Here's Walker stepping into a foul line extended jump shot. And Joel Embiid says, "You're not going to make that. No. I'm going to get the rebound." And he does. Tyrese Maxey looking to pass it to Kelly Oubre Jr., driving and scissoring his way down the lane, laying it up and in with the left hand. Kelly Oubre Jr., there's a bright spot tonight. Kelly Oubre has 14 points, and he's been super efficient from the field, 6 for 10 to be precise. Siakam looking to pass it over on the outside and gives it back over to Jarris Walker. Walker buzzing down the lane. Layup is up and it's good. He had a defender over on his left side, and then was able to just twist and turn towards his right to get a little bit of daylight and get that thing off. 67-66. Philadelphia only up by 1 now. Embiid working his way downhill. Double team was coming for a second. Embiid fades away, though, and still hits the shot. That was awesome defense by Tony Bradley. Not much else you can do there. 69-66. Got him to hit a 10-foot fadeaway, spin around, turnaround jumper. Siakam, his three-pointer, way too strong. Offensive rebound by Bradley again, and they'll kick it out over to Walker. And again, Embiid leaves his assignment, and Tony Bradley's just going to get an easy dunk out of it. 69-68. So it was a pick your poison type of a moment, but don't know if I would have wanted him to get the easy dunk there. Wouldn't have chose that. VJ Edgecombe and the Sixers are going to get called for an offensive foul. It was really Joel Embiid who tried to set a pick for VJ, and that's why the Sixers are going to turn the ball over. He was there to be a screener and got called for an illegal screen. So a turnover by Joel Embiid. He hasn't really, over the last 2 plays, you sort of squint and you ask yourself what the heck is going on. But I tell you, still has 14 points. He has 6 rebounds too, and 3 apples as well. If you're just tuning on in for the very first time, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. And by the way, the Sixers team is so good in the game, but not good at winning, says Malcio. 69-68. Here we go. A handoff over to Pascal Siakam, working his way downhill. Tyrese Maxey was on him, and Pascal Siakam touched it last. I mean, that was awesome. VJ Edgecombe came right over to the rescue, swatted the ball away, and it went off of his left leg, Pascal Siakam, and Sixers have the ball again. Maxey to Edgecombe, driving downhill, and that one is good. Oh my goodness. VJ Edgecombe with a lot of ferocity, and he just lifted the whole roof up. He went down, he went tumbling hard, he went flying on in the air. And did he get cut a little bit? Maybe just a little bit, but he's all smiling. He got right on past Tony Bradley. He posterized him, and he just woke everybody up out of a coma. Let's go. 71-68. Sixers up by 3. That was a highlight in the books. Got to go back and you got to watch that for sure. I don't know how he did it. Edgecombe is also going to go to the line for one more, by the way. Did not mention that because he was fouled by Tony Bradley. And so Edgecombe's free throw that has not worked out in his favor tonight. That's another miss. That's his 3rd one. And Bradley comes up with a rebound. Almost lost it, though, over towards the far corner. But he still was able to come up with it. T.J. McConnell back out there for the Indiana Pacers. It's McConnell, Jackson, Bradley, Walker, and Nesmith. And, well, speaking of the Pacers, they just turned it over. And that is going to result in Philadelphia 76ers basketball. 15 turnovers by the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith stepped on that out of bounds. Edgecombe to Embiid, rolling towards the basket. Kicks it back out over to Grimes. Grimes swings it around the timeline. Great ball movement by Philadelphia. Edgecombe over on the baseline, giving it back to Embiid. Joel Embiid working his way down low on the block. Lays it up. Lays it on in. Great footwork by number 21. And now the lead is back to 5. Awesome stuff for Joel, Hans, and Embiid. Grimes back out there for the 76ers. McConnell gets alone, puts up a 2, and Grimes almost got a piece of it from behind, and TJ still got it. I mean, if that was just maybe a millisecond later, I think that thing gets blocked. 73-70 with 3:45 remaining in quarter number 3. Edgecombe to Embiid again over on the hash mark, and Joel gets fouled by Aaron Nesmith. He reached on in as Embiid was trying to shoot the ball. And the Sixers are in the bonus. So they are going to go to the line anyways, and Embiid will try to attempt 2 free throws. He will attempt 2 free throws. What are you talking about? Hopefully you're all doing well, having yourselves a very fantastic day. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. That's the way you dunk, VJ. Dude, that was ridiculous. I got to cut that call. 74-70, and Embiid makes the first free throw to put the Sixers up by 2 possessions. There's VJ Edgecombe getting high fives over on the sideline. Just has an incredible first year, has had an incredible first year so far. He's first in rookies in all of minutes per game with 35.8. Also has 1.5 steals per game as well, which does lead all rookies too. Embiid, foul shot number 2, automatic. Excellent. 75-70, and the big fella in this game has been doing a very good job. Give him 18 points, 7 boards, and 3 assists. McConnell working over towards the left elbow, puts up a mid-range J. Close but no cigar. Embiid rebound, and maxey gets the outlet pass. Tyrese again at the Xfinity Mobile. Takes it inside the three-point arc. Gets a screen from Embiid. He's back on the perimeter. Joel takes it down low again over towards the lane. He's at the second hash mark. Double team comes. Puts up a 2. No foul called. Surprised. I mean, there was a lot of contact there. How could they not call a foul? Watford is back out there for the Sixers. Jackson kicks it out over towards Tony Bradley's way. Wasn't going to attempt a 3 or anything because he's not a good three-point shooter. Jarris Walker, though, gets a screen from Bradley inside the lane and just too easy. He got right on by him and just hit the left-handed layup. 2:51 to go. Sixers will burn a timeout as they lead it by 3, 75-72. 2:51 left remaining in quarter number 3. They'll be back, and so will we. Okay, 2 minutes and 51 seconds left remaining here in this third quarter. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. A little bit more calm from me tonight. Hopefully you're all doing well, though. Huff with a catch-and-shoot 3 on the other side. That one won't go. So Indiana tried to draw up a play after that timeout that they just took, and there was a good look that they got from Jay Huff, just not able to capitalize and execute properly. Watford, at the top of the key, lobs it over to Joel Embiid. It was a high pass. Embiid inside-outside to maxey. They couldn't close him out, and maxey's three-point shot way too strong. Embiid gets the volleyball tip, goes up with a shot. It's denied by Jay Huff. Gets it back, though, and ends up finding trainer Watford, who cuts to the basket, and Watford makes the 2. Excellent play there for the Philadelphia 76ers, and they definitely needed that. Huff will pump fake. Huff is going to pass it, and they'll give it back over to T.J. McConnell over at the top of the key. McConnell to Walker, goes down inside, foul called, whistles come flying on everywhere. And with less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, Tyrese Maxey is the one who fouls Aaron Nesmith. And we'll have some free throws coming on up right now. How's the national championship game going? Somebody keep me updated. Let me know how it's going down below. The Neesmith first foul shot. Got it. And so it's a 4-point ball game now. Maxey and Joel have combined to put up 33 points in this game. They've also assisted on 8. They have 8 assists combined, 4 each. Embiid needs 1 more rebound to get a double-double. Aaron Neesmith, who has 10 rebounds, also only has 3 points, if you can believe that. 3-0, Indiana. All right, cool. Thanks. Thanks so much. I want to see a Seahawks and Patriots revenge game, says Malcio. Dude, that'd be sick. Foul shot number 2 by Neesmith. He got it. It's a 1-possession ball game. VJ Edgecombe has it again over on the near side. Edgecombe is going to pass it on over to Joel Embiid. And we have another whistle called. It's on TJ McConnell. Both defenses are taking over this game. Indiana only has 3 points. Oof. You guys are the best. I know that y'all are still in the chat. Obviously, I know that the game is on too. But, I know that it's I know that y'all are still tuning on in. You guys are awesome, man. You really are. I'll give you guys a lot of credit. Joel is at the line, working up a little bit of a sweat. He's going to go to the free throw line to try to make 2 more foul shots. Sixers as a team, 14 for 23. They have left 9 points on the board as Embiid misses the first free throw. That's where the 9 points on the board comes from. It was 8 before. So did I jinx them there? Nope, I did not. So I can't be mad at myself for that. Sixers will try to go up by 2 possessions. And the free throw, it's good. Aren't the Patriots out? The Patriots, no, they won. Patriots won. The Patriots won 70-74. 1:40 left to go here in the third quarter. Walker again over at the top of the key. Hands it off over to TJ McConnell. Patriots play against the Broncos. Here's McConnell inside outside to Huff for a 3-point shot, and that's good. Jay Huff, man. Can somebody else just take the shots over him? I mean, he just every time he gets it, you just worry that the ball's going to go on in because he just does such a great job against the Sixers. Here's Embiid getting it downhill over on the block, and we have another whistle called. So it's a 1-point ball game. Jay Huff did get called for a personal foul. That is his second foul of the game. Patriots, no. The New England Patriots ended up winning. Who did they beat? Who did they beat again? Why am I blanking out on who they just played? Oh, my gosh. Am I tired? Am I tired? What the heck? What the heck? They beat the Texans. That's who it was. The Texans. 78-77. Embiid with the first foul shot. It's good as gold. Over his last 6 games, he has averaged 27 points per game, and he has shot 93.5% from the line overall. And also has 7.2 rebounds, which is definitely a positive for sure. Houston. Yep. Correct. Oh, by the way, JJ, big snowstorm next Saturday, Sunday. I will not be here for that. 80-77, but thanks for letting me know. I'm not going to be here next weekend. I will not. 1:05 left remaining here in the third quarter. McConnell trying to get some space, working down the lane, getting past everybody, including Quentin Grimes, and too easy. Nice little layup there by TJ McConnell, just giving it everything that he has, all his heart, all his soul, and all his might. 53 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Edgecombe gets trapped, and the Sixers are just going to have Edgecombe drive it inside, going up with a tough 2. It's denied, rebounded by Jay Huff, and here we go on the other side. It's Walker who tries to go up with a 2, and a very hard foul by Trendon Watford. That was a good foul by him, and he will have to earn his stripes over at the line with 40.1 seconds left to go. But yeah, thanks for telling me. I appreciate that. I will not be here, though. I come back Monday night. I don't really know if that was a shooting foul, per se. But I'd like to see a replay of that, a closer replay. Aaron is at the line, and this is the tie of the game. He puts it up, and ties it. Come on, man. Give me the song. I'm not really impressed with how they've played so far. In the third quarter, they played a little bit better, but they're just not as physical in this one. Neesmith will try to give Indiana the lead as he gets set. And the shot is good. And 40.1 seconds left to go as the third quarter is winding down. Walker gets the inbound pass, hands it off to Edgecombe, who will swing it over to Quentin Grimes on the Sixers side of the court. Grimes takes it towards the cup. Good defense by McConnell. And Jarris Walker, too. Jabari Walker, though, gets the offensive rebound. That was an incredible concentration by him. He's able to put it on up and in. 82-80. 81, excuse me. 21 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. There's about 2.5 seconds differentiated in the shot clock from the game clock. And so McConnell not moving just yet. He's having a staring contest with Quentin Grimes. And now he calls for traffic to come as he switches over to the left hand. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Grimes working over towards McConnell's way. They kick it out, though. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Jabari Walker. And he puts up a prayer. It was after the buzzer, though. And we're going to go on into quarter number 4. Sixers hanging on. They lead it by 1. And we have a full frame to go. No Natty coverage. Who's Natty? I don't know Natty. I don't know Natty. Pacers are 23 games under 500. They're only down by 1. I understand that in the NBA or just in any sport that even the bad teams find ways to win. But we've seen it so many times this year for the 76ers where a team that they should just be annihilating, they still keep it close. It's just, I don't understand that. Never will. But it is what it is. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Oh, National Championship. Yeah, I'm not doing the National Championship. Sticking to the Sixers tonight. Plus, there's a lot of people that are doing the National Championship. So, I'm sticking to it tonight. I thought about it. But, I said, I don't want to learn a new team. I don't want to put myself in the position to fail. So, I decided, you know what? Just going to stick with the Sixers. Plus, I don't think that the algo would like that. What you going on vacay with, JJ? Where are you going again? We should have a raffle for vacay with JJ. You want to guess? You guys want to guess? That's fine. Guess where I'm going. Guess where JJ is going. Guess where he's going. Okay, I will make it easier for you. It is in the U.S. It is in the U.S. Guess where I'm going. Later this week. Let's play a little game. Old Man Ferguson says Flyers. What about the Flyers? Did they just score? 9-0 Illinois. Ooh. 82-81 as we go into quarter number 4. Sixers are up by 1 against the Indiana Pacers, who are 10-33 on the season. They have a 2-17 record on the road. TJ McConnell will get the inbound pass. The Pacers are 1-27 when trailing after 3 quarters this year. Am I going to Myrtle Beach? Nope, not going there. Pascal Siakam had a bad pass, and so Tyrese Maxey is the one who came away with the steal, and he gets past everybody, makes the layup on the right side of the lane, and the Sixers lead it by 3 points. 84-81. McConnell working around the screen, gets to his foul line jump shot spot. No foul called. There was a little bit of contact there. He missed the 2-point shot there, and Tyrese Maxey has it for the Sixers. So Tyrese will work again for the Sixers on offense. Nearly threw it away. Grimes was there, though, to the rescue, and he takes a mid-range jumper from the second hash mark on the left side, and that is just way too strong. Quentin's been really struggling in this game, shooting the ball down low. Pascal Siakam, though, gets a nice pass from TJ McConnell, and just too easy for him to be able to lay it up and in. And Siakam now with 15 points, 84-83. Oubre crossing over on the perimeter, driving it down the lane, goes up for a two. That's blocked by Jay Huff. An offensive rebound by Adem Bona. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Grimes has it, runs down Broadway, goes up with a shot, and he's fouled. And a lot of contact there. There were about 2 Pacers players and 2 other 76ers players there, too. And so Grimes will head to the line. Thanks, Philly Sports on top. What else do we got? Hello, old man Ferguson. How you doing? Myrtle Beach is incorrect. Any other guesses of where I'm going to this week? Any other guesses? This is kind of a fun game. It gets people to participate. And I like that. Jay Huff was guilty for committing the shooting foul. Grimes at the line for 2 free throws. The first one, he says, I got it. And he does. 5 steals in 2 straight games for Tyrese Maxey. He's the first Sixer to do it since Robert Covington did it back in 2017. Loved Rocco. Foul shot number 2 by Grimes. He got it to go.
Excellent.
So Pascal Siakam takes it on over towards the nail. We have foul called on Jabari Walker. The shot will not count. It will just say foul on the floor. Anybody else want to guess? Nobody? Buer? What did I do? Why am I being thanked? Is Philly Sports on top? For guessing? For joining on in? Universal Studios. Huff on the drive over to the basket. Got the ball knocked out, and it's going to go off of his left knee. Tyrese Maxey signaling that it's supposed to go Sixers' way. The referees are now gathering together. One ref said that it's Sixers' ball. The other one said that it's Pacers' ball. And they rule it as Pacers' offensive rebound on ESPN. And they just switched it over to 76ers defensive rebound. Okay, so it is going to be Sixers' ball. Universal Studios, that's not where I'm going to. Nope. 86-83. 10-10 to go in the fourth quarter. Maxey facilitating, passing it outside to Walker. His wide open Jay is not quite there. And Bona got boxed in by Jay Huff. And TJ McConnell now offering to drive it over on the other side. Walker to Huff. And again, Huff able to puff one on in there. And he got the layup to go, 86-85, with 9:45 to go in the fourth quarter. So, no, it's not Universal Studios. It is in the South, though. I will tell you that. Grimes, again, is going to go or pass it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey over with a fadeaway jump shot. No good. He tells if it's north or south. Yep, I beat you right to it, man. I beat you right to it. Here we go, 86-85. McConnell driving downhill, passing it outside to Pascal Siakam for a tray. Bingo. It's good. Pascal Siakam hits one from 23 feet, and Indiana takes the lead 88-86. They're shooting 43.5% from downtown. Oubre crossing over, spins around, turns around, goes to his spot, and lays it up and in with the offhand, and we're tied and knotted up at 88 apiece with 8:55 to go in the fourth quarter. And so Indiana wants to try to take advantage here as they have the ball on offense. Siakam going up against Quentin Grimes. There's a mismatch there, but Jabari Walker sticks his hand in the cookie jar, comes away with a steal, behind the back, bounce pass to Quentin Grimes, and Grimes is fouled. Jabari Walker providing that little spark plug that the 76ers needed. Yes, in the South. Nope, I'm not going to Disney World. Nope, not going to Disney World at all. Ugh. One more guess. Nobody else is guessing. Anybody else want to guess where I'm going to? I'll take one more guess. That was a nice play. And Grimes got slapped on in the elbow. Sixers again leave another free throw on the board as Quentin misses the foul shot. The first one that he just attempted. 4 points for Grimes, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist as well. Grimes gives the Sixers the lead as foul shot number 2. Got it.
Excellent.
Jeffrey says North Carolina. What's up, Jeffrey? Nope. Here's a 3 by Nembhard. Just a little bit off to the left side. Vegas. Nope. Not Vegas either. 89-88. Tyrese Maxey as the Rock drives it downhill. Tough floater. No good on the bounce. Adembona gets the offensive rebound. He goes up with a shot. That's denied by Huff. And Maxey comes back up with it and lays it up and lays it on in. Mom is proud, that's for sure. 91-88. Philadelphia up by 3. Pacers call for time. And they have 4 timeouts left. So do the 76ers as well. Going to Nashville. That's where I'm going. I'm going to go see my sister, and her fiance. So that'll be cool. Going to Nashville. Leaving Thursday, coming back Monday night. Don't think I'll be back in time for the 76ers game. But we should be back streaming on Tuesday. Might do a late night game. I don't know yet, though. But yes, Nashville. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Nashville. Yes. It's going to be my first time going in a little bit. Can't believe the North Carolina game. 0-3 almost at halftime. It's a snooze fest. How about Florida? Because anywhere else could get snow from this storm, says Joe. Well, it's not Florida. I'm not going to see Larry. Nope. Sorry, Larry. I was going to surprise you. Just kidding. I wasn't. 76ers lead it by 3, 91-88 here in the fourth quarter. My name is Jason. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Let me gather my thoughts together before I start speaking. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell icons. It's 10-0. 10-0. Cool. Is Rhino doing the game? Why did the voice crack there? I don't know. I don't know. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Let's see. Is Ryzen Rhino doing the game? 10-0 Indiana. Texas or Louisiana, says Joe. Texas or Louisiana. $10-0 IU. Hey, you are covering an Indiana game. That's true. That's true. I guess. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. He got me there. He did. Pacers only have 3 timeouts left. I said that they had 4, but I forgot that they just burned that one. So now it's 3. Sixers have 4 timeouts. All right, so Huff is going to pass it and hand it off over to the near side. That's Jabari Walker. Tyrese Maxey comes up with another steal. Is that his 6th steal of the game? He tries to drive it inside. Shots up. He's fouled. Tyrese Maxey doing an incredible job on the defensive side of the basketball. That is 5 steals that he has in this game. And he will go to, nope, it is 6. They just updated it. 6 steals for Tyrese Maxey. And he'll go to the line for 2 foul shots. Let's go. That is a career high for Tyrese Maxey. And the Sixers are up by 2 possessions. Shut up. Just kidding. 92-88. And Maxey's second free throw got it.
Excellent.
It's a 5-point ball game for the Philadelphia 76ers with 7:50 left to go. Nembhard is trapped. He has to pass it. Swings it over towards the outside. A catch-and-shoot three by Walker. No good. And the ball goes on out of bounds. Thoughts on decreasing the shot clock? To 20 seconds? I think it's fine. I do. That's interesting, though. What would you decrease it to? I think for college, they should have it at 25. But that's just me. Yeah, I don't know. I think that what they need to do in the NBA is they need to bring in the 1-and-1 free throws. I love how much of a difference that makes. You should reward good foul shooting, and bad foul shooting should be punished. It really should. 93-88. We have a technical. It's a Jabari Walker gets called from an away from the play foul, and Neesmith will attempt a free throw. And it's good. And Indiana will get the ball back. Still snow in Nashville. Friday night in the south in Nashville. I don't know. I haven't checked the weather yet. Nembhard is going to pass the inbound over to Jay Huff. That was nearly a backcourt violation, and he was just able to hang on to it. Nembhard works around a screen, gives it back to Huff at the top of the key. They swing it around the timeline. Shepard's catch-and-shoot three is no good. And Adembona corrals the miss for Philadelphia. Here's Maxey again, working over to the top of the screen, or top of the key, I should say. Grimes swings it inside-outside. Last touch, though, by Jabari Walker. He got a little hand on it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Sixers ball. 7:15 left to go in quarter number 4. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. It's a 4-point game. 7:15 left remaining. Oubre finds a cutting Maxey backdoor to the basket, and Maxey makes the reverse layup. Excellent play there for the 76ers, and they get back on the defensive side. Oubre gets a hand on it, and Adembona gets the steal. Adem fumbles it for a second, finds Jabari Walker, goes up with a shot, and that's blocked from behind by Aaron Neesmith. Nembhard gets the rebound. Nembhard loses the ball on a turnover. Walker has it. Outlet pass to Oubre. Oubre going down with a shot, and that's denied again by Neesmith. Good transition defense from both teams, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball with 6:47 remaining in quarter number 4. What an excellent sequence of events from both teams out in transition on the defensive side of the ball. You saw a really nice steal from Jabari Walker, and right before that, it was Jay Huff, who I believe stuck his hand in the cookie jar against the Adembona. Maxey lets it fly, puts up a three, no good. Another rebound by Indiana. They continue to do a very good job on the glass, and the Sixers have to get back on defense. Andrew Nembhard has the rock, and double team comes. He gets trapped. Nembhard finds a wide open Jabari Walker, and Walker tried to lob it inside over to Jay Huff, and the Sixers get a steal. Excellent job by Jabari Walker and Tyrese Maxey on that help coverage there. 95-89, and the Sixers will take a timeout with 6:15 left to go. Okay, it's a 2-possession game still. There's still plenty of time left to go. Curious as to when Joel Embiid is going to come back on in, but we'll see. Sixers have 2 timeouts after this. Okay. One more step off. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Kelly Oubre is going to inbound it for Philadelphia. And he has to get it off pretty soon. He will. He'll give it over to Maxey. That was nearly an 8-second violation there. Maxey goes downhill with a layup inside. That's not going to go. He was guarded pretty heavily. They've done a very good job. Have to give Indiana credit for how they've guarded Tyrese Maxey and how they've been able to be very, very quick on him. Andrew Nembhard is going to cross over at the logo. Oubre, who's been playing really well in this game, was guarding him. Walker takes it down the baseline, swings it outside. Walker nearly got a steal, and Pascal Siakam gets a little bit of some space, and he still missed the layup. I'm surprised. Offensive rebound, though, for Indiana. Again, they swat the ball away. Tyrese Maxey able to hang on and get the rebound for the 76ers. Here they come off to the races. Oubre wants to reset, finds a cut in Maxey to the basket. High arcing floater inside. Good release by Tyrese. And now it's a 97-89 ball game. 7-foot floater. He got it to go. Oubre got the steal. It goes off of a Pacers player. And Kelly Oubre continues to just signal that it's going to be Sixers basketball. Oubre has been playing so well in this game. I don't even think that I have really capitalized on how phenomenal he's been. He looks like an absolute dog out there tonight, and the Sixers really needed this. I mean, they most certainly did. Nembhard, though, gets the inbound interception, goes up with a shot, and Tyrese Maxey is going to foul him pretty hard. Can't escape the winter storm in Nashville, JJ, says Joe. You know what? Fine. I'm going to Cancun. 97-89. 5:19 left to go in the fourth. Can we hold on? Well, you got to hold on because it's going to be a bumpy ride. So you hold on. Just kidding. I think that we can hold on, meaning that the 76ers can hold on. But we're going to have to hold on to the edge of our seats. Probably. 97-90. Embiid will enter back in for Adem Bona. Now with 5:19 left to play. Oh, man. Nembhard's foul shot. Got it. And it's a two-possession ball game. 97-91. 76ers on top. Maxey hands it off to Joel Embiid. And the Sixers, what are they going to draw up here? We'll see. They give it over to Maxey. And Embiid hands it back off to Tyrese Maxey again. Bounce pass to Embiid over at the top of the key for a three-point shot. Bingo. Got it to go. Nothing but net for number 21. Surprised that he hit that. And the Sixers will certainly take that. Less than 5 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. Siakam will set a screen for Andrew Nembhard. And they kick it out to Siakam again. And his three-point shot will not go in that time. Jabari Walker's been playing really strong minutes off the Sixers bench here in the fourth quarter. Just snagged himself his 5th rebound of the quarter. That's been really an impressive feat for him. Maxey gets double-teamed again. He almost slipped there and tries to take it over towards the cup, and he still finished. He was off balance. He was way off balance, and then kept his dribble alive and still was able to sneak past an Indiana Pacers player. The Sixers go up by double figures, and they got to play defense over on the other side. Nembhard kicking it out to Jabari Walker. Walker back to Nembhard over on the near wing, and they throw it, and Maxey comes away with steal number 7. Intercepted by Maxey yet again. Walker to Maxey. Maxey downhill to Embiid. His 2 is good. Timeout taken by Indiana and Rick Carlisle. Good run by the 76ers to give them a baker's dozen of a lead. Nice. We'll take it. Let's go, boys. Finish out strong. 22-10 fourth quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers. And you heard that correctly. Tyrese Maxey has 7 steals. 7 steals in this game. It's awesome. Good for him. Good stuff. Yeah, right, says Joe. 7 steals. Can you believe that? It's pretty insane. Oubre has 18 points, Embiid is 26, which means that Joel, Tyrese, and Oubre in this game have a combined 71 points in this game. You can play the Sixers anthem early. Never, 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 ever, never, ever, never. Anybody watch SpongeBob? Because that's like where it's from. Sixers were playing with them. Yep. I know. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. (104-91). Sixers got to defend as Nembhard gets, and we have a foul called. It's on Philadelphia. Is that on Tyrese Maxey? I think it was a reaching foul there. 3 personals for Tyrese. And so Nembhard is going to inbound it yet again for the Pacers. Looking to try to give it up to somebody. Finds Jabari Walker. Another handoff again back to Andrew Nembhard. As he dribbles down the lane, he's on the left hash mark over on the left side of the lane. Finds Pascal Siakam. And Siakam navigates towards the rim, passes it back to Walker. Pump fake, three-point shot, up, no good. In and out it goes. Edgecombe will get the rebound for the Philadelphia 76ers. And so it's an 18-3 run by Philadelphia. Maxey at the Xfinity Mobile Arena sign, crossing over with the right hand. So tried to throw it over to Embiid, and I think it went off of his right hand. Nope, they're going to say it was last touched by Pascal Siakam. He got a fingertip on it. So, and that's going to go on out of bounds. Where's my buddy PG tonight? Where's your buddy PG? I'm not going to say anything. Walker's going to inbound or get the inbound here, and Edgecombe gets it back over at the top of the key. Finds Tyrese Maxey. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey back to Walker. Catch and shoot 3. Yes! He got it! And that, hopefully, about does it. 107-91 with 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Nembhard, his three-point shot. It's good. So it's now a 13-point ball game, 107-94, 2:30 or 2:45 left to be played in the fourth quarter. And so it's all up to Tyrese Maxey now to just try to slow the game down. Maxey driving towards the lane, puts it up, and puts the finishing touches on it to make it 109-94. Nembhard, though, with a 2 on the other side. He got it. Out in transition. Nembhard and Oubre are talking trash to each other. 109-96. Oubre running down the lane and looks to put up a shot, and he is fouled. Old man Ferguson is laughing. Dude, you should call on in sometime, especially during the Philly season. I would really love to hear your takes. I really would. I mean, I can't force you to say anything, but I would really like to hear you call on in because, you've been coming on for a little bit, and I'd really like to hear, what you have to say about the Phillies and that type of stuff. So when we do our post-game shows again every single night for Phillies games, I'd really like to hear you. I really would, and I mean that. 109-96. Oubre's at the line. Foul shot number 1. He missed it. Dang it. But big shout out to you for coming on. You've been a big supporter of the channel. I know that you don't say that, but you have. You've been coming back on. Foul shot number 2. That one's no good. And so Tony Bradley comes up with the rebound. So the Sixers go 0 for 2. That trip around. Pascal Siakam gets the ball back. And so Oubre, I believe, was crying wolf to the referees. The three-pointer, that's missed. Tyrese Maxey tries to save it from going on out of bounds. Instead, he passes it over to Jarvis Walker, and there's a 3 by Siakam, and that's good. And now it's all of a sudden a 10-point ball game, 109-99. Maxey certainly did give a lot of effort there, and he puts his hands up against the referees, and we have another stoppage in play. 2 big threes there by Indiana. So now it's Edgecombe who's going to get the inbound. They had to clean the floor for a second. That's really what the stoppage was. It was nice. It was a good shot. Maxey gets the inbound pass again for the 76ers. Takes it over towards the logo. and keeps on crossing on over. Gets a screen set from Joel Embiid. They swing it over to Joel. Joel looks to take a fadeaway jump shot. It's good. And that is going to put the Sixers up 111-99. And with 1:33 left to go in the fourth quarter, Pascal Siakam's desperate, puts up a three, and it goes off the hands of a 76ers player. And Indiana keeps the basketball alive. They will still have possession. Trendon Watford ready to step on in for the 76ers as it's a 111-99 game. Tyrese Maxey is going to go on over to the sideline right now. I don't necessarily know if I like this. He's he gets a standing ovation, and so here's a three. That's no good. Offensive rebound, Siakam, another tray, and that's good. I don't like this. 111-102 with 1:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Maxey just came on out of the game at this point. Oubre back over to Embiid. Embiid is still out there, and so is Oubre. I don't know why they took Maxey out. That makes no sense. Edgecombe over at the top of the perimeter for the 76ers. 5 seconds are left on the shot clock yet again. Edgecombe has to get moving. What's he doing? He now has to take a really bad three-point shot, and we have a travel called. So he traveled anyways, and that was the right call. 55.5 seconds left to go. What the heck is Nick Nurse doing? I can't understand. It doesn't make any sense. We have a timeout taken. Oh, my gosh. A timeout is going to be taken. Are they going to challenge this? Like, what's going on? There's a timeout that is called, and it's by Indiana. 55 seconds left to go. Two Fly Money says, trust in not coming back. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't feel good. LP is here. What's up, LP? What's up, dude? I don't like this, man. They need 3 threes without 76 scoring. We know that's not going to happen, says Two Fly Money. Hey, I've seen crazy comebacks in the NBA all the time. I'm just shocked that they took Maxey out when they did. Game's really not over. It's not over. Second player, Tyrese Maxey, in franchise history with 29-plus points, 8 assists, and 8-plus steals. JJ, all is well. Hoping the same for you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Okay, 111-102. Nembhard's going to inbound it here to Siakam, and Siakam takes a three, and that is no good. Jabari Walker gets the rebound. And Walker hands it off over to Joel Embiid, and there's a foul called. Embiid ended up losing the ball, but there was a foul with 47.1 seconds to go. We're going to walk the floor, and Joel Embiid is going to go to the line to potentially try to ice the game now. 111-102. And so it was a personal take foul called on Aaron Nesmith. Okay, let's see if he can make them both here. Embiid's first free throw. It is good. Let's go. So now Oubre, Edgecombe, they're all going to come out, and so will the Pacers starters too. Jared McKeon, Justin Edwards, Trendon Watford, all going to come on in. And Embiid obviously has to stay at the line for one more. 112-102. And Embiid's second free throw. Here it comes. That'll wait a second. It's up. And it's good. Excellent. 113-102, 43 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Walker takes it over towards the elbow, works past Justin Edwards, and a fadeaway jumper is good. 113-104. There's Edgecombe massaging Tyrese Maxey's shoulders. 33 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Sixers are going to get their 23rd win, and are going to be able to hang on. And so 24 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Embiid is just going to dribble this one out for a shot clock violation. And so they will turn it over, and Indiana's going to inbound it, and that should pretty much do it with 13.2 seconds left to go. Actually gets a high five from his dad, and there's a little handshake to mom as well. She's definitely proud of him. That's for sure. They both are. They both are. So Indiana's going to get the inbound here, and that is going to wrap it up. The Philadelphia 76ers are able to get themselves another win. They break their 2-game losing streak, and they beat the Indiana Pacers 113-104.
Excellent.
Nice. They got the W, and that is what matters. Let's go. Play the damn song, baby. Let's go. We'll take that. They got the W. All right, good stuff. Okay, let's go to the monologue screen really quickly. Yeah, we'll take it. A win is a win. The good news from tonight's game is that Kelly Oubre Jr. balled out. Jabari Walker did a really good job also in that fourth quarter. Gave the 76ers some big-time minutes. And I'm very happy with how the role players did tonight. I actually also thought that Tyrese Maxey, even when he was fighting through a lot of adversity scoring the ball, I was very just proud of his defensive effort. I continue to tell everybody that this guy is such a great defensive player. He's not getting the credit that he deserves for his defense, and he really is not. He's become such a great team defensive player. Sometimes he's not going to be able to, play one-on-one defense, but when he's out in transition and he just knows where the ball is going, his hands are so quick, and he has worked on his game every single year, and that's been something that's been just so impressive to me just every time I'm watching him out there. Embiid played all right tonight. I thought that he did some good things, 30 points, 9 rebounds, and was pretty active on the glass for the most part. Didn't necessarily get to the block as much as I wanted him to, but they got the win, and he made some nice turnaround fadeaway jump shots. When he's just hitting those, I mean, good luck guarding him, really. Good luck guarding him when he's hitting those types of shots. Edgecombe struggled tonight. He has continued to struggle over the last couple of games. I wanted him to find a little bit of a rhythm. He was also not so good at the foul line either tonight. He was 5 for 9 from the line. That's something that I think that he has to continue to work on too. But just overall, he had a little bit of a quiet game, and hopefully he's better out there the next time around. Barlow had a couple of really nice spurts in the first quarter. I thought that he also made some big-time plays. He got some nice rebounds and made the 76ers work. He did some dirty work for the 76ers and made some really good things happen. So that was also a positive to me. The bench really did not do a good job today. Jabari Walker was the only guy that I thought had some really big plays, 4 steals, 6 rebounds. He was really just so good down low over on the block. Grimes did have 5 points in 20 minutes. Adembona had 2 points in 15, and Wofford had 2 in 12. But yeah, overall, I'm happy that they got the W. It's nice for them to be able to get back into the win column. Not necessarily an impressive win for the Philadelphia 76ers, but just a needed win. That's just how it goes. But they did what they had to do in the fourth quarter. They got the job done. I still can't understand why Nick Nurse took out Tyrese Maxey when he did, when it was a 9-point game with like a minute and 20 seconds to go. But anyhow, regardless, though, they got the job done. And I think that that's what matters ultimately at the end of the day. All right, I'm going to sign off. I will read some comments really quickly. We'll do that. There's an actual town in PA called Frackville. I didn't know that. Great win. Thanks, JJ. I got you, man. 8 steals, man. Maxey had 8 steals in this game. Just unbelievable. So 29, 8, and 8 is a thing now, says old man Ferguson. I mean, 8 steals is very impressive, my friend. So I can't necessarily bash that. I don't know if that was sarcasm from you or not. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell. And again, I don't know if you heard me. You probably did. But I'd like to hear you calling into the show, man. I really, really would. All right, I'm done. I'm going to wrap it up. I love you guys very, very much. Is it just me, or does VJ play worse when Embiid is his dominant self? I think that over the last 3 games he's been struggling. So, all right, love you guys. Laila Tov. Good night. Now I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.